Hi, today I'm going to do a few comments on a student's paper that I hope will be helpful to you. First, I hope you don't mind, Erica, that I use yours as an example. You did a good job. There are a few things though that you need to change. Here in your cover sheet, you need to format that in APA style, which in the header here would include running head, a brief title, and you start your page numbering. You don't have to start with page 1 here, but you need to count page 1. I usually recommend that students start with page 2 on the next page. Okay, so look at the APA style guide and use that to format your cover sheet. Also, in GradeMark, you're going to have a few different types of highlights. So in this case, I've put in comments, so anything in blue is directly from your teacher. Make sure that you have a look at it and apply the feedback. Anything in purple is automatically highlighted from the system, showing you that you may have some grammar errors that you need to look at and proof for. Here in your reference list, you've used MLA. The MLA title, make sure you use references instead. Your actual reference list is good. It needs to be double spaced, but it's in alphabetical order, which is great, and it's in the right format, which is great. One thing that you should change is the titles. It should be an uppercase letter for the first word, the first letter of the first word, and everything else lowercase, okay? That's just here in the reference list. You can use upper title case in text, but down here it would be a big G and the rest would be small, except of course for people's names or so on. All right, so that's GradeMark. While you're in GradeMark, have a look over here, because I may have left you a text mark, which I did actually, and also a voice comment, which is rather new, but I've been trying it out, and it seems to work pretty well. So if you've got a blue light here, it means I've left you a comment on your paper and you should read it. Okay, the next thing you should do is go to your originality report. Now you have a 22% score. Once you click on that, you're going to see where you got the highest percentage of possible plagiarism reported. Just because it's highlighted doesn't mean it's plagiarized, so don't worry. But you do want your score to be 10% or less. So let's look at what's highlighted. Here, you've got a whole sentence that was taken from a source that isn't cited, so that definitely needs to be rewritten in your own words. Here, you have given somebody credit, but there's just an error in the way that you did it. You should take away this period, continue, introduce the quote, or make it its own sentence, but introduce the quotation, then a comma, then the quotation. Here it's fine, but to take away this extra space, you've got the name. You're saying there's no year, that's fine, but because you've used an exact quote, you need a comma and exactly where you got it, either a page number, a paragraph number, or possibly the time in a video if that's what you watched. If it's a video, make sure that you use the in-text citation type that I showed you. Okay, going down. You've used a phrase that's almost exactly similar to what somebody else has said, so it's better if you just rewrite that. Here, it's the same issue as above. You got a quotation, you tried to cite it, but you forgot the page, paragraph, or video number. You need to put that in and make sure that you've done it, you've introduced it. You might want to say something of your own here and then say according to Stern, maybe. It's up to you. Okay, so you need to check through anything that's highlighted like that. You want to try and fix any citation problems. Okay? All right. Last but not least, you should do the peer mark. Okay, now the peer mark is only on peer review assignments, but you're lucky, you got 3 reviews. So make sure that you've looked at every single one of those, look at the feedback they gave you, apply it before you upload your final assignment. Alright, so again, there's 2 places that you would look. You go to originality, look at your originality score. Grade mark, look at the blue comments left to you by your instructor. Here's one for example. And look at any purple comments that highlight or flag possible grammar issues. Okay. Sometimes when you open the page, it's automatically at quick mark. So you can see these comments, but you don't necessarily see the video or a text comment from your teacher. The way to do that is just move over to the comment area. So here you're in quick mark and you want to see comments, go here and you can see if your teacher left you a text comment or a video comment. All right, hope you find that helpful. Thanks.